Castleford Tigers 6, St Helens 46. Aha once said that the sun always shines on TV. No, it has shone on the Saints at the start of the 2025 season. They have had it very easy indeed. First Salford last week, and now Castleford this week. Castleford, a shadow of the side that really pushed Hull KR very, very close at Craven Park last week. After 14 minutes, it was 14 points on the board for Saints, and you really felt another 80 could be in the melting pot for them. But no, well done to Castleford. At least he gave it a bit of a go in that first period, but then in the second half, it was like watching a Rich T being dunked twice in a brew. It was soft. It was flimsy defence. 60 missed tackles from the Castleford Tigers in this game. You're not winning any games when you're doing that. That said, let's give a bit of praise to Jeremiah Simbikin. A brilliant effort from him. 50 tackles in this game with a tackle efficiency of 94%. He showed the Tigers how it should be done in defence. But St Helens, quite simply, were untouchable in this game. Real quality throughout their side. Jack Wellsby in real sparkling form. Johnny Lomax was pulling strings like only Johnny Lomax can do. Again, they were passing around the tries right away through the squad. Wonderful performances. And again, what you've got to consider, last year, St Helens scored 596 points in the 4 column. That's only tries and conversions they scored. They're almost 25% towards that target already after just 2 games. That's why I say the sun is shining on Saints. That's the weakness of the defences that they've come up against thus far this season after just 2 games. 21% to be exact, 128 points now in the 4 column for St Helens. They did double the meters than Castleford Tigers in this game, and don't get me wrong, they played some wonderful, wonderful stuff. They really did. Isn't Harry Robertson doing really, really well at centre? Did anybody see that coming? Conrad Hull must be sweating. I don't think he's getting back in this team. I mean, we've seen a lot of youngsters, haven't we, come through in the last couple of seasons? The likes of Riley Lund, we saw him at Leeds, Aaron Lindop at Warrington. You know, you've got, look at Zach Eckersley there at Wigan, and now Harry Robertson, who has been playing some wonderful stuff these last 2 games in that right centre spot. He's going to take some shifting. Real great knock by Harry Robertson in this game and the game last week as well against Salford. He will be delighted. It was a cakewalk, absolute cakewalk, really was. Too easy, far too easy. We're not going to learn what St Helens are all about until between now probably and round 8. Between now and round 8, they're going to be taking on the Warrington Wolves, Hull KR and Wigan, the 3 teams that finished in the top 3 spots last year. We'll know more about St Helens at that point. They've also got to play Wakefield Trinity twice, starting next week, of course, and that'll be interesting because that should be their first real test of this season. Wakey in really good form and playing very, very well. So I'm going to be interested to see, can Wakey make it 3 great performances in a row? They have not. They've been really good at Wakey in the first 2 rounds of the season. What's St Helens going to be all about when they come up against those top 3 from last year? And at that point, we're going to see if Saints are the real deal. There's no doubt Kyle Felt is a quality signing. I mean, a great try from him, of course, against Cass. You know, we know he's really good on that wing. Benison, of course, coming in in this particular game as well. We know that Benison knows where the try line is. Like I say, Robertson playing fantastic. Wellsby outstanding in that full-back position. Tristan Saylor, not as impressive this round as he was the previous round, but again, he's still finding his way. We know they've got a quality spine. No, Morgan Knowles, Darryl Clark finishing that one off. Their forwards at the moment are in good shape. They're fit. They're playing well. Wormsley again doing well. Matty Lees, you know what you're going to get from him. I thought Delaney, when he come on, played well. And of course, Ignatius Parsi going in for a try. Good effort from him on Saturday as well. So all in all, I think Paul Wellens will be delighted with what his side are producing at this moment in time. But like I say, bigger tests to come for St Helens. As for Castleford Tigers, well, a lot of head scratching. Yes, you know, it looks better, didn't it, against KR? But again, this just simply isn't going to cut it. They have everybody's favourite for finishing bottom. And on this showing, you can see why they need to be better in defence throughout this campaign if they're going to have any chance of not finishing with the wooden spoon. Right, let's get into the 1, 2, 3. Where am I going for the first, for the number 1? I'm going to give it to Alex Wormsley. I thought Wormsley, with his try, 24 carries in this game, 197 metres and also 7 tackleables. Alex Wormsley doing really well at the start of the season. I like that little bit of grunt down the middle. I think he's deserving of that point. There was a couple of other players that were in contention, the likes of Johnny Lomax, who I thought, again, he really shone at the half-back position, did Johnny Lomax. I thought there was a hint of offside in his try, I have to say. But all in all, Johnny Lomax, I thought, showed why he's always been respected here at Super League Raw. 2 points goes to that man, Harry Robertson. I thought he was outstanding, absolutely outstanding. 2 tries. I mean, the first one, really nice. The way he cut back in on the inside, you know, just bamboozling the defence. It was a wonderful thing to see. 9 tackle busts. I mean, he's only slight, but God, he can't punch through a line. Incredible. 13 carries, 94 metres and 3 clean breaks. A brilliant effort from Harry Robertson. And the 3 points go to that man, Mr. Jack Wellsby at full back. A fantastic knock from him. Deserving of his try. That just was the cherry on top of the cake for Jack in this game. 4 try assists in it, 14 tackles. He had a field day, 45 carries as well for 246 metres. Wow. Mr. Wellesby, take a bow, sir. Outstanding performance from you. Do you agree with our 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, whichever way you're going to say it? What do you make of Castleford Tigers? Is it 1 step forward, 2 step back for Castleford? Can they avoid the wooden spoon? Is it too early to say after 2 rounds? And St. Helens, just how good are they? Do you believe that they're going to be challenging for the League Leaders Shield this year? Or do you think that we're going to have to wait until that round 8 before we really know what they're all about? Hey, it's all fascinating stuff, isn't it? Outstanding stuff at the Jungle. Disappointment for the Castleford Tigers. Glory for the Saints. We will be back for our last In the Sheds of round number 2 when the Lee Leopards take on the Huddersfield Giants. That should be a good game, shouldn't it?